So yesterday I sat down, very excited to play this game, right? I unboxed my 1440p monitor, and I was super excited. I had tweaked the settings. Now, keyword, tweaked the settings. I shouldn't have done that. And the reason why I was tweaking the settings was because the 1440p settings don't always translate well over to 1080p, so I had to switch up a bunch of things around. And this monitor supported HDR. Now, if you have any supported HDR devices, I mean everything is HDR these days, then you can watch the videos in a more vibrant color. However, that did not go according to plan. That went terribly bad. And when I got to finish the recording, I sat down and watched, you know, me talk and the video. I found two things. It was really bright, and second of all, it was choppy. Like, this video was terrible. I mean, cutscenes weren't even playing properly. The playthrough was just terribly, like, lagging. I don't know if it's the SSD or if it's the settings. I went back to the traditional settings and I left the 1440p aspect because this monitor is already really vibrant. So I'm not going to touch any of the new settings. I'm going to leave it exactly as I've always had it, and hopefully that resolves the issue. But with that being said, welcome guys to Far Cry New Dawn. Now, I was very excited to play this game. I was super excited. This takes place, I think, 7 years after the events of Far Cry 5. But in reality, it follows a girl, which is Nick Rye's daughter. So she's one of the main characters. I think it's called Carmilla Rye, which is pretty much Nick Rye's daughter. So that takes place like 17 years after. So 7 years after we get the first cutscene, and then 17 years later we actually get to see the events that unfold in New Dawn. But with that being said, guys, I don't really want to bore you too much with this huge intro. I just wanted to let you guys know that from the start, because I already played through a big chunk of this. So I mean, I'm gonna know where things are now. So it sucks, but you know what? We wouldn't be here if the monitor would have behaved. So with that being said, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the new series, and let's do it. So they give you two options here. You're pretty much the captain, no matter which one you pick. So in Far Cry 5, we picked the female. So we're gonna go ahead and pick male this time around. And then you get, obviously with Far Cry or any game these days, you get 3 difficulties. You get Explorer, which is mostly just easy mode. You're interested in the story. Tough, I know what I'm doing. And then Hard Ass, which is pretty much the hardest difficulty in the game. I will say, I'm gonna leave it at tough, but the game is super easy. If you guys have played through New Dawn, it is a super easy game to beat. I don't know what it is. I feel like the developers just tossed this game last second into marketing. They did something with this game. I feel like this game is unfinished, but you guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright, let's do it.
The day I was born was the day the world collapsed. Those that survived had to make new lives underground. Up above, there was nothing but ash and cold and death. People thought it would last forever, but without us up there, life returned. I was 6 years old the first time I saw the sun. Mom and Dad were heartbroken by what they saw. The world they'd known gone forever. But not me. I'd never seen anything so perfect. We weren't the only ones who'd survived, and slowly but surely, our little community grew. It wasn't always easy, but for a time, there was peace and prosperity. A new home. A new life, a new normal. But Like all things in this world, it was too good to last. The highwaymen came from the east, led by a pair of sisters. Twins. Said they'd heard about our little paradise. Said they wanted it for themselves. We never stood a chance. They took everything from us. Our food, our homes, our people. We needed a miracle. And that's when we heard the name Thomas Rush. He and his captain had been up and down the West Coast helping folks like us rebuild. And they were on a train headed right through Hope County. Mom sent me to find them, convince them to help us take our home back. They were our last hope, our salvation. But it all went horribly wrong.
Captain, you're alive! Jesus! They're heading this way! Get up, Captain! Come on, get up! What's the fucking highwaymen? They're gonna kill us! Get up, Captain, get up!
Jesus, Barnes, keep screaming like that, you're gonna bring them all down on us.
Rush, you're alive!
Help me!
No, we have no time, we gotta go!
Barnes, we are not leaving the captain behind. They're coming fast. We need to stick together. Understood? Cap, your time to shine. We need to get armed, we need to get our people, and we need you to find a way out of here.
I know, easier said than done.
One step at a time, Barnes. You lead, we'll follow.
Oh my God, I thought I was dead.
We need to find the armory wagon. Gear up. Save as many people as we can. This way, Barnes. Stick with the captain.
We should cut our losses and run.
We'll be fine. More to be safe.
You know, I said last video, and I'll probably say it again, this reminded me a lot of Metro Exodus. If you guys ever played Metro Exodus, I highly recommend playing it. It's a very nice game. Depending on the title though, I've heard some titles are better than others, but for the majority of the game, it's pretty good. And this kind of reminded me of it. I don't know if it's like because of the subway or the train. I don't know, like it just had like a weird similarity. I got like a very strong similarity in this part. And I mean that was pretty much it. That was the only similarity I got them from. Actually, wait. You know what? No, because if I'm being honest, oh, hold up.
Whoever you are on that train, listen up. This is highway territory. Everything you have is ours now. Me and my sister are coming for you.
There's a sandstorm coming. We're in big trouble if we get caught in that. We need to keep moving.
Yes, sir. Can't forget about the stuff. We need all the resources we can gather. But yeah, I was gonna say that the only reason why I spot the similarities. Yeah, the only reason. Stop interrupting me, guys. I'm trying to speak here.
Stay together. Keep looking.
It's mainly because they've been in bunkers for such a long time now that even the animals seem mutated.
Stuff and all this wreckage.
Keep an eye out. See if you can string something useful together with that stuff.
makers?
Problem what? I don't understand.
That was close. Thanks, the highwayman came out of nowhere.
Are you fucking problem makers?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, the problem makers or solvers or something. I don't know. They have like this weird rule where you guys will see in a second. Oh Jesus. Damn. Wait. There's some dude over there. So we're gonna take a different approach if these guys can just get out of my way. We're gonna take a different approach here and do this very, very quietly. Honestly, he should have seen me coming, but that's okay, because it's a video game.
What the turds?
Dead. Okay, so there's one there.
Very dangerous. Those highwaymen could be back at any moment.
Find the armory wagon and get better weapons.
Captain, you're alive. They're gonna finish us off if we don't find weapons to fight back.
Oh, I got a little flock here. This is what surprised me last time. Alright guys, look at this. Look at this. Come over here, guys. Now come over here.
Wrecked the entire train. How the fuck
See?
did they manage
I have a
to
little
get
flock
the entire train?
of followers
We're
now.
all screwed. The highwaymen are
I was just like, last video, I was just like, oh, this makes me feel like Joseph Seed. No wonder he liked all that power. Look at this. This is insane. Alright, let's continue forward. Because I'm pretty sure I think there's a few more that we can rescue.
Let's keep moving. We gotta save these people. The sooner we find everyone, the better. My God, I really think we should get out of here. Stay calm.
Keep going. There's gotta be more.
Come in here like they own the place. We own the place.
I don't know if I should take that or not. Actually, you know what? I'll stick with the knife. Because I'm pretty sure it replaces it.
How do these assholes get so much good shit? We're done in Oak County. We should go to wherever these shitheads are from. I wish we could get a train like this every day. Oh, you think you're hot shit? Dance for me then, hot shit. We gonna throw your ass.
That's the armory car.
Then we'll.
Oh man, that kind of sucked, honestly. I did not see that, man. I wanted to kill him, but it is what it is.
Get the fresh meat ready for the twins!
Where they at? Where they at?
Rush! Rush, it's Carmina! Rush, if you're alive, head to the river. You can follow the river to Hope County.
Carmina's alive. You heard the lady. Let's get to the river.
Hey, yo, what?
Everyone on me.
What just hit me?
This storm's getting bad. I've got sand in my eyes, and there's highwaymen everywhere. Fight through it, friends. We're not done. Get to the river.
Watch out! Barnes!
Fingers off those triggers. Let's see what they want.
Well, Mary,
Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Santa delivered a whole damn train full of presents.
What do we have here?
Rabbits.
Ooh. I gotta ask you rabbits a question. The fuck you think was gonna happen?
Riding in on a giant hunk of iron, just clouds of black smoke.
You think we wouldn't notice?
What do you want?
Barnes,
We want to know if you're problem solvers or problem makers.
What?
Our pops always told us that people either solve problems or make problems.
The world's got too many fucking problems.
And we're looking for people to help solve problems. Our problems. If you're a problem solver, we got you covered. Food, clothes, guns. Anything you need. Even health insurance. But if you make problems, well, Pops taught us what to do with problem makers.
Problem makers need to be solved.
Old man solved a shit ton of problems in his day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, rabbits. Are you all problem solvers or problem makers?
We solve problems. We've been solving problems all over this country.
Barnes.
We can give you fresh water, build shelters. We can get you anything you need.
Barnes, shut up.
You can build all that?
Well, I'm not me. But Rush here.
Well, then you are gonna be our #1 problem solver.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
You done? So, let's try this again. You gonna help solve problems for us, Mr. Rush? Okay.
Save yourself!
Hey, wake up, wake up. I recognize you from the train. You're captain of security, right? I'm Carmina. Oh my god, I saw you hit the water and I was able to pull you out before you drowned, but near as I can tell, I think we're the only ones who got away. Come on. Okay. We have to be careful. The twins, they took off with Rush, but a lot of the highwaymen, they stuck around. Okay, we have to get back to Hope County. My mom, she'll know what to do. Come on. Mister. Come on, we just need to follow the river to get to Hope County. I can't believe what happened. They must have seen the train coming. I should have known better. Those fucking twins, Nikki and Lou. The first time I saw them was when they came to our house. Said it was their house now, and we could either leave willingly or they burn it down with us inside. My dad tried to fight, so they took him. Then they took the house. My mom and I were forced to start over on our own. We weren't their only victims. But my mom managed to bring survivors together, and we all tried to build a place where we'd be safe.
Okay. But before I say anything, right? And I saw this last video. What is this thing, man? What are these things? Like, can somebody actually, like, in the comments write down what these things are? These things are hideous. I mean, unless they're babies. What are they, like, ferrets or something? Like, what? I don't know what these things are. I'm very curious. This is, like, literally the only thing that I'm interested about in this game. This right here. I don't know what that is. I'm very interested. But, I will say, check this out. Like, this is a very gorgeous game. And the fact that this came out right after Far Cry 5 is insane. Like, they don't make games like this anymore. This is really, really nice. The attention to detail is pretty much there. I would say this game actually has more detail than Far Cry 5. However, is the story going to be better than Far Cry 5? I don't think so. I think what I'm going to see is a very slightly playable story. Alrighty guys, so I want to apologize for that strange cut. So, here's the issue. I've already played through this area 4 times, right? One was when I went through the area just to get a feel for the settings, see what works, what doesn't. The second one was the first time I covered it. The third time, or the second time I should say, where I covered the game again. And this is the third time where I'm covering the game again. And this has been ridiculous, man. I've tried with every SSD possible, and it doesn't work. So, I had the best idea ever to... Well, it's very windy outside, Jesus. I can hear from in here. Anyways, so I got the brightest idea. As smart as I am, I know I'm a very smart man. Why don't I just put the recordings, at least for now, into the NVMEs where I store the games in. Now I have 500 gigabytes available for that. Each recording is about 40 gigabytes, so that should keep me at float until next week when I get paid so I can buy the new SSD. NVMEs are pretty good. I don't know if this recording is going to be good. I set up a second monitor, so now I can keep track of the recording. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and continue forward because I truly want to get past these 2 areas. Like, you guys have no idea.
Fuck. There's a tunnel up there that leads to Hope County. The highwaymen are blocking our way in. We're gonna need some firepower. Let's keep moving.
I'm pretty sure that's a moose. I don't know if that's a moose or not. I mean, listen, I will say, some of these animals are mutated like crazy, so I don't know, man. Like, what was that? Did you guys see that little thing? It looked like a little rabbit or something.
I passed through that old mine when I left to get help. There's a workbench inside. You can use it to build a weapon. Rush was supposed to be the final piece so that we could finally fight back. But now, we're worse off than we were. I'm sorry about your people. I promise I'll figure out a way to make this right.
Oh, hold up. I'm seeing things that I didn't see before. There's a little shack up there. I don't know if I can... Come on. There we go. No? Can I not get up there? Very strange. Okay, hold up. Maybe... I don't think that's something you can... Yeah, I don't think we can get up there. Alright, that's fine. Anyways. Okay, so... It always happens in the same spots. So, last time when I recorded for the second time, it bugged out exactly right here. And... right where the enemies were, where we went in to Hope County, it bugged out there too. I'm gonna pray to God that this time around it doesn't bug out. And from what I'm seeing, It looks like it's smooth gameplay, so I don't know. It looks like we're good for now.
There's that workbench I told you about. Rush said you were resourceful, so let's build something.
Alright, so we're gonna go and collect a few materials because we're gonna make a saw launcher. Now the saw launcher is pretty cool. It's a one-hit kill. So it is pretty nice. It's like a sniper rifle, but at the same time, it's not. I don't think I have any. Hold up. There we go. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't like the saw launcher too much, mainly because you have to reload a lot. Like, that gun is... You can, like, put 2 or 3 in there. It's only one saw at a time, so... And it takes forever to reload. It's almost like reloading the sniper rifle in Far Cry 5. It takes that long. Okay, so there is nothing here. Oh, I know where there's some tape at. Right here. I mean, after this, I think it should be enough. Oh, right here. And I think that should be it. I think we should have enough materials now to craft it.
You can use benches like this to build makeshift weapons. Nice going. That'll be enough to craft a weapon for sure. Holy shit, is that some kind of saw launcher? That's amazing. Man, those highwaymen are in for it now. Now we're ready to attack the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know if a saw launcher is gonna solve our issues here. I think we're gonna need the whole military. So from the look of things, I believe the US, it wasn't just Hope County that got nuked. I believe there was like national conflict that took place, and because the train goes across the nation pretty much solving everybody's issues or helping everybody. So that makes me to believe that the whole US got into conflict. And I did see a comment from somebody on Reddit when I went and looked it up. It said that North Korea and the US, things were kind of escalating, so that kind of led to nuclear war. But check this out, guys. Yes, sir. Pretty effective. I like how it ricochets off things, but I just don't like how I'm always reloading. Like, it's nice, but it's not at the same time. Like, it's not my favorite. Like, it's a cool little gun, but I wouldn't personally use it. Alright, let's see if we can do this stealthily, because I know last time I got caught. And it's mainly because of this person right there. Yeah, see, something's blocking her or something. Let's see if maybe right here. Woo! I got 2 of them. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Oh, they spotted me. Damn. Oh, he was hiding all the way over there. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm about to die here. Hold up. Yeah, see, like, always reloading, man. And if you miss, guess what? You have to reload. That's the worst part about it. I almost killed her. Dead. Okay, so I don't think this thing can ricochet and kill you. Like, I don't think it can ricochet off a wall and strike you back. I think the developers thought about that, so... It'd be weird if it did, though. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe it does, who knows. I'll have to go and check that out. Let me just loot some of these bodies real quick. Hey, yo. Who's shooting me?
The way's clear. There's the tunnel up ahead. Let's go home.
Hey, yo, I just saved you, my guy. I just saved you. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful.
You can talk to medical kit with that.
Come on now. I saved a goddamn... What? I don't even know. What is that? A coyote? A fox? What was that? A fox? I saved you and you decided to strike me? Like, come on. Could have tamed you. You could have been my best friend. Alright, let's go ahead and continue.
Come on, we're almost there. There it is. Home. I hope Mom is okay.
Carmina! Oh, thank God. I was so worried.
Mom. Kids, go back inside. I'll be right there. What's wrong?
There is a whole train full of people to help us. But the highwaymen, the twins, they took Rush. Everyone else was killed.
Oh my God.
It was terrible.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I never should have gone out there, Mom.
Oh, honey.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, no one's coming to help us. We're on our own. It's just us.
Shh. Let's get you both inside. You can tell me the whole story. Thank you for bringing her home. All right, guys. You know how to handle a gun. You know your way around this valley better than anybody.
So?
So? Sitting around moping isn't doing any good. Look, Rush was supposed to help us build someplace safe. Now, it's up to us. There are brave people here scattered around. We just have to find them.
Bring everyone together. Show them we can stand up to the highwaymen. Mom, it's not gonna be easy.
I know. But it's our only choice.
Working my ass off here, but it feels worth it.
Okay, so does this remind you of anything? Take a good look, guys. Now, if you guys have played through Far Cry 5, or if you don't remember, this is pretty much John's home. This is where we came and tried to kill him that one mission. This is where I was listening to that recording of Joseph. Oh, what the? Oh, hello there. You know, I also said last video that these kids actually look like kids. I was very surprised with the rendering and how they did it. Because in Cyberpunk 2077, Jesus, I was going to say 2022. I don't know why I wanted to. Anyways, the kids in Cyberpunk, they pretty much have giant heads. And they're like, it's almost like they're crushed to a miniature, like, midget level. And then they have, like, huge, giant heads. But in this game, they actually look really cool. Like, look at this. They actually look like kids.
I think when I grow up, I'm gonna be a computer. Everybody says they miss them, and they could do so much stuff. And even play games and stuff. I'll study real hard.
Oh, see? Look at that. Bro has a dream. Keep dreaming, buddy. Anyways. But yeah, this was John's home. This is where we came to kill him in that one mission. Pretty cool. I just originally thought that everything was going to get destroyed. I mean, 4 nukes went off. The fact that this still stands is pretty good, actually. I mean, whoever built this thing is... They need to get some... They need to get them engineers, because... Unless it didn't detonate near this place, which, I mean, Hope County's pretty small, so if 4 nukes went off, you would think everything would just... get destroyed, but I guess not. I mean, I don't know. I know they weren't... I know this place wasn't that far from where the nukes detonated. Oh, this is what is left of Eden's Gate and what Joseph grew from it once he left his bunker. They've completely rejected everything to do with the modern world before the collapse. Okay. After the collapse, Joseph gathered all his people and built a new compound up north. Oh wow, so he's still alive. For the better part of a decade, we left each other alone, or we rebuild now. Now they only leave their compound at night to attack the highwaymen. Oh, so they're pretty much like protectors now. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear Ghost Mask. Oh, okay. I mean, they probably are, to be honest. If he's still alive, then that's pretty cool. I wonder if we're gonna get to see him in this game.
Cap, have you got a minute?
So, this is it. Home. Mom's right. The two of us can work together to build this place back up. Anytime you need a hand, give me a call. I'll come fight by your side, Cap. You don't mind if I call you Cap, right? Captain of Security just sounds, well, a little formal. Listen, you have been put through the ringer. If you want to freshen up with a change of clothes before we get started, there's some stuff over there. You should probably talk to Mom. She'll give you the rundown on what we can do for Prosperity. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Working my ass off here, but it feels worth it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make our character. So, let's see. I think I picked this guy. Yeah, I picked this guy. And we're gonna go with this skin tone. Okay, so I originally thought that we can just pick his face. I didn't know that we can customize pretty much his whole fit. So we're gonna go ahead and give myself the same fit that I had last video. Or like, yeah, last video pretty much. So this is the fit that I pretty much played through for like, I think 2 hours maybe. I don't recall how long I played, but this was the fit. I think it's pretty cool. I think it matches the aesthetic. It's very vibrant. It gives out my location. I mean, I'm pretty much very vibrant, especially at night. You can see me from like six miles away, so pretty nice. I gave myself glasses because, you know, I want look like Joseph Seed. Joseph Seed had long hair, but there's no, like, you can't put your hair in a bun. So, what I did was I gave myself this hairstyle. And there are beards. So, we're gonna get a beard going. I think I picked, I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Look how cool I look. I look badass. And then, I think that's it. Yep, that was pretty much my character. Last video. It looks, I mean, he doesn't look bad. He looks like your generic hero, I guess. I mean, he's a silent protagonist, so it doesn't really matter. This is the only time you guys will ever see him. That's not like it matters. Alright, but let's go ahead and do it.
I've got some things to tell you. My name is Kim. I guess you could say I run things around here. I know you've already been through a lot, Captain. But the truth is, we need all the help we can get. And at the moment, you're it. We thought your people on that train were gonna give us an edge. We were all gonna work together to grow things, make things. We were gonna fight back against the twins. But all of that is gone now. So, it's up to us. Got a lot of work to do. Let me show you how things work around here. This is prosperity. If we're gonna have a fighting chance against the highwaymen, the first thing we've got to do is get this place up and running. We have several facilities to make prosperity thrive. These are the places where you can craft weapons and vehicles, cultivate plants for health, and many other things. This is Hope County. In order to get the most out of our facilities, we need ethanol to upgrade them. Your map shows the highwaymen outposts, where they store the ethanol they stole from us. Secure these locations to get what we need. And here's where you can find specialists. People with the expertise to really give us a fighting chance against the twins. Bring them home, and they'll make prosperity and you stronger. But without Thomas Rush, none of this is gonna work. He's built up settlements before, and without his knowledge, we won't be able to take prosperity to the next level. Lately, the twins are sending a lot of prisoners to their coal mine. I'd start looking there. So that's it. We rescue Rush, find people who can run the facilities, and bring them enough ethanol to maximize what we can craft. If you can help us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Yo, we're lucky to be alive after that crash.
We gotta watch out for each other.
Hello, sir.
Hello there.
Looks like you brushed off that crash pretty quick.
So you come in with Carmina.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, guys, so that's going to conclude it for part 1. Hopefully this game, or this video, does not crash out or bug out. I don't know if it's the game. I mean, this game is not a hard game to run. This came out in, like, 2018. I think, like, a few months after Far Cry 5. Or, like, a year after. So, I mean, I don't think it's the game, man. I think it's just the SSD or, like, the settings that I had placed. But, I don't know. Like, this game, I think, I said something last video. I think I said that this game is best appreciated when you kind of just embrace its flaws and just understand that this is just a simple Far Cry game. Like, obviously Far Cry is a game where, you know, there's a lot at stake. The characters and the world and the villains are always, they're pretty much at a high standard. So every time, like with Far Cry 6, I don't know what they did with that. I don't know why they would make a villain not interact with the main character as much. But I don't know. Far Cry 5 does that with multiple villains. This game with the twins, I don't know how we're gonna get to have that interaction. But the twins don't really strike me as memorable characters. They kind of just strike me as they're kids pretending to be kids. I mean, that's kind of what I see. And the whole thing with like problem solvers or problem makers, it's a cool concept, but at the same time, you're just making humans go extinct. I mean, if you're killing people based on that, you're gonna make them go extinct, because I'm pretty sure the nuke wiped a lot of people out. So I don't know if it was just in Montana or like across the US, but it's crazy, man. Like, I feel like you can appreciate this game by just playing it and forgetting about it. play it, have fun. That's the best. I mean, that's probably the best thing you can do. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Let me know down in the comments if you've played Far Cry New Dawn, and if you did, what were your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you not a fan? Just let me know what your favorite Far Cry game is. I know some of you have said that Far Cry 5 is their favorite. I've gotten so many comments from you guys, and we'll just continue the marathon. After this, well, I'm pretty sure I'll go to Far Cry 4, and then I'll jump over to Far Cry Primal. I was gonna say New Primal. I was like so confused. I'm like, wait a second, that's not a game. But yeah, I'll go ahead and jump over to Far Cry 4, and then Primal, and then Far Cry 3. I'm pretty much covering them backwards. I don't know why. It's just a tendency of mine. But with that being said, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.